Hey guys, Ty with Cincy Diesel Repair. Today we're going to do a quick Diag video on this 2004 F350 dually. Customer just bought this truck. Somebody just put 550 suspension under it. Well, in the front, because it's got leaf springs in the front, being an 04. The bed, all the rails were rotted, so he took the bed off. It's getting ready to go get a flatbed put on it, and it's got some rust here in the. He's gonna have to replace those corners. Pretty typical for a Ohio truck, but all in all, I mean, this was a Lariat truck. Got a door handle to replace, and the price he paid for it, I would have paid every single day, over and over and over. I mean, you couldn't beat it. It's got can't read it, 258,000 on it. All in all, nice truck, especially since it was a work truck. It was the foreman's truck, owner's truck maybe. And of course we got the seat damage, but not a big deal. Rockers aren't bad. Some bubbles, little rust, not bad. But like I said, for the price, it's unbelievable. So his complaint and what he wanted to get looked at before he pays to have this flatbed put on it and do some more work to it is he was hearing a kind of like a rumbling, almost like the downpipe was banging against or rubbing against the firewall or something from the engine, and told me that somebody just did a billet turbo wheel on this thing. So that kind of made me worried, because usually if people don't know what they're doing and they start messing with the turbo, things could go bad. But the other thing was a skip idle issue under acceleration. It would kind of chatter and just not run well. Just felt like it had a skip. So he just wanted me to look it over before he goes spending a bunch of money. It is a dual alternator truck. It's not deleted, it's not tuned. This truck is actually I like it. It was just used to do its job every day. And from what I can tell, the guy took pretty good care of it. It's got an older Misimoto radiator, which is good. But the noise, you'll hear it when I start it. I just noticed that that's one of those crimp clamps, but it's not on there. We'll fix that. They did it down there too. So I already heard it, and the first thing, of course, I was going to check was the wheel. And let's see if I can get it on camera. Toasted. Bearings are gone. Spins, no in and out, but up and down. Turbo's wasted. So we've actually decided to do a custom. I'm gonna build him a custom turbo. We're gonna do 10 blades in the turbine side, 11 blades on the compressor side, new bearings, new everything, and it'll be a fully balanced setup. So, and that's honestly, guys, that's what happens a lot of times when you go buy like an eBay wheel, which I'm not saying that's what that is, but if you go buying an eBay billet wheel like that, what is that, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 blade, that's 7 or 8 blade, I guess. And you go just stick it on there, those cheaper wheels are not balanced, or they're balanced but they're not balanced well. So anyhow, be careful. Buy from a reputable company. In my case, it'll be coming from KC Turbos, who I trust. So I pulled the codes, and we got a glare, don't we? It's got codes for all the injectors, but I think that's old because this truck fires right up. And mass airflow because I got it unplugged out there. Whew, it's too hot in here. So let's go back. I'll clear those out later. We of course want to check Fickum, because if the Fickum's bad, it can cause the injectors not to fire right. So let's look at the data. And you don't need the snap-on scanner to do this part of it. So we got 47, 48 volts. I only got 11.5 battery voltage, so that's why. Let's start it. So it never dropped out, so that's good. The Fickum's good. Let me see if I can see if the AC works in this thing. So if I close the door, well, you're gonna. I don't know if you can like hear that turbo. At idle, it's like growling. Then you can feel a miss. So if you just want to check Fickum and all your other stuff, hold on, it's down here. This is the best thing. I've shown it before. Best thing to get. It's one of these scan gauge 2s. I can check Fickum, sync, ICP, all that stuff with one of those. Now, to check my injector balance, you are going to need a higher. Gotta turn this AC on. You're going to need a little higher functioning scanner, and I don't know honestly. It used to be just Ford or Snap-on. I'm not sure anymore. There might be others out there that can do the injector. What you need to do is you need to shut off the cylinder contribution strategy that Ford put in here back in the day to basically limit warranty claims because they're having such a problem. Let's see here, let me get to it. Because right now, as you can tell, this thing, well, you probably can't tell. So power balance test, but I'll show you on the graph. AC doesn't work very good. It'd be good enough. Try to keep. So see how my injectors, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See this line? That's your balance. And right now they're all, you want them as close to 0 as possible. Well, right here, fuel comprehension strategy. If I turn this off, let's see what happens. See that? Number 1's dropping. Number 7's dropping. Number 8 did for a minute, but it's back. That happens sometimes when you first hit it. But look, number 1, once you get down in this range, that injector's dead. And this thing's missing, skipping, smoking. So now we know cylinder 1 injector is junk. And cylinder 7, see, it's dropping. It's struggling. So let's do this. If I let it run more, cylinder 7 would kind of drop out. So watch this. Let's turn it back on. I don't know if my thumb, no, it didn't. Give it a second here. We'll feel it because right now this thing, there you go, it's back. Now with their comprehension strategy in the ECM, look what it just did. It's telling a lie. So now the truck doesn't have power. You kind of feel a skip, everything else, but it's not noticeable that the truck has a bad injector. That's why this is a pain in the butt. If you can't turn off this comprehension strategy, you'll never see this bad injector. All right, let's turn it back on immediately. Number 1 drops out. 7's dropping. Yeah, 7. So we're gonna do injectors 1 and 7. And we're gonna build a custom turbo for this thing. well, you can't tell here, the shifter's loose, of course, all of them are, but the shifter cable we got to replace. So I think that's it. I think that's all we're doing to this one. Injectors, 2 injectors, turbo, shifter cable. And basically what we're doing is we're just getting it good enough that it runs smooth. He's going to run it through the summer, get the bed on it, haul his camper, make sure it's all in good shape before he puts all, you know, a bunch more money into it. But I mean, this guy could put $7 grand in this truck and it'll still, he'll be worth its value at that point. I mean, that's how cheap he got this truck. So that's what we're gonna do. Everything else on this truck looks good. So quick Diag for you guys. I'll be starting on this tomorrow. If you're following, let me get this shut off. If you're following the channel, which I ask that you please do, please like and subscribe, especially subscribe. This truck is the 6.7 Powerstroke that we're doing valve cover, or valve cover, head gaskets on. The machine shop just finished up the heads on it. They were not cracked. They decked them. They got out that broken injector hold down bolt for me. And then this truck, which has been here for a while, this guy lives in Vegas, I'm in Ohio. He inherited this truck. We've gone over it, done a few things, injectors, up pipe. I haven't really videoed it, but he's gonna be coming to get this truck. This thing's, I got it locked. It's the King Ranch, man. The interior for this truck is just perfect. Fortunately, somebody parked it in a field for a while after his dad passed, so the underbody is now got slag. Just, yeah, you can tell. But we're gonna try to he's gonna come get it here in a couple weeks, so we're gonna get this one as good as we can for him. I got one coming tomorrow for a radiator. I don't think we need to do a video on that, but we might. The old ambulance of mine that I haven't used as a service truck for a few years now. It's a 7.3. We're gonna get it going again. It ran fine. I just gotta stick some batteries in. I think I had a fuel leak because now I'm fully self-employed and I need it. So it ran good. It's got air conditioning. It's got toolboxes and everything in it. So we're gonna get her back to life. So we got a lot going on here. Yeah. So guys, please like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And right now it's Sunday. I'm gonna go visit my parents, and then tomorrow, Monday, we will get started on this truck. So stay tuned for the video, and thanks again as always.